Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How did everything yesterday?
It's good. Yeah. There's three of us, and we had to work through some questions we hadn't understood, and kind of compare notes and all that kind of stuff. So
Nice.
really good. Happy to whatever. Like $10 or $20 or whatever for the use of the studio. Is $20 okay?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Then well, that's
Yep.
How was your weekend or nothing?
Good. I got some baseboards at my house painted. It was funny. 4 years ago is when I went through my teacher training, quit my job, went through teacher training, came back, tore the carpet up out of my house, and the process of removing I don't know how many decades of lacquer or whatever was on my floors, but scraping that up, and it was all, it like flicked onto the baseboards coming up the stairs around the house upstairs. And I just got around to painting over that, so it was really nice to actually have like fresh, clean looking floors and stairs and baseboards and all that. And just thinking about how it was only 4 years ago. Like 4 years is a long time, but 4 years also is like so much has happened in the past 4 years. Like and 4 years ago was the start of so many things to me. And so I sort of came full circle on at least finishing the floor project.
I tell you what, painting to me is just like so satisfying.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I love.
And so that color I'm actually bringing to finish around here and in the windows in there, and I think perhaps the windows here. Yeah, it is nice. It's like a clean start.
Yeah,
I love painting.
It's just a sense of satisfaction when you're done.
Yeah, it is instant satisfaction, other than you have to wait for it to dry.
Right.
But you can see.
It's just like, it's nice and clean and whatever,
Because there's some things you just cannot clean off. You just have to paint over. No.
Yeah, a few weeks back, I painted my front steps to come up to the front porch. And they weren't like horrible, but it's just one of those things that get a lot of wear and tear, and so I just end up doing it once a year. It's not like a huge project. I get done and then I stand back and I just like look at it. But at the end of the day, I walk out and
it's like having all new stairs.
and look at it again,
Yeah.
So funny. But I'm like, oh, I should take that.
I know, right? Yeah. So easy. And then we went on a hike.
Nice.
To Shale Hollow, which is a kind of a small park, I think, but north of Alum Creek. So you go past High Banks, you go past 751, you go past signs for Alum Creek, and it's in this neighborhood. It's in a development. And then the guys that we watch on Adventure Archives, the Patreon channel that got me interested, they had just recently gone to Shale Hollow. So we went, and it was just gorgeous.
I had never heard of it.
I hadn't either. And I don't know what kind of park, like, I don't know if it's a metro park or a state park, I don't know what kind, because we always try to search based on X type of park near here. And it's never come up on our thing. So like, you're literally driving into a community. Like, it's got the side things or whatever, then you go off and then there's, oh my God, this is a beautiful place, yeah, Shale Hollow.
How big is it?
So there are two, it's got, well, I mean, it's got its own ranger station. That's really nice, and that you can rent out for things, and we're probably gonna do some of the other happiness thing there. But there are two paths. That one is one big loop, and I would say it probably took us 20 minutes to go this one loop, so it wasn't huge. And then the other one had like a loop, and then another loop that was that was pet friendly, where you could get to it from another road, and then back. So all told, we probably spent like maybe an hour and a half or two there. Decent enough, and it was beautiful. Yeah, not like Aaron calls paths civilized and uncivilized. Like, we prefer uncivilized paths. They're just more like natural. So these were uncivilized, which was nice. Like, instead of, paved and all that stuff. So it's lovely. And the shale really is beautiful. Yeah. We have the concretions. It was neat to see, there's this one part where you're in the natural play area. There's this big wall, slice of earth, slice of the planet that you're looking into. That's all layers of shale that just looks like fire dough. And then in a few spots you can see concretions that are still in the wall that haven't like popped out or anything. So it's neat to see like the layers that the planet has made that have wrapped, that have gone over and around these things. Which is interesting. Aaron was saying that he read or heard, maybe it was Adventure Archive shared it, that the concretions are frequently made by like a fish, for example, rolled up and so forth. And so just thinking about like how long it takes to make the ball to begin with. And now this ball is in the earth and layers of, so many layers that are above it. Just thinking like, I'm looking at like millions of years just standing here at the park.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Coworker of mine who lives in Rivington, we drive down 315 to get downtown, and when they were doing all that work at 315 and 270, they were unearthing all these concretions, right? And he, driving by, could see them piling up.
Crazy.
So one day he just stopped and made arrangements. They were like, "Yeah, you can grab a few," and so he ended up having to like, he didn't have a vehicle like that would, these things are heavy. Yeah, extremely heavy. So he had to like rent a truck, I think, and go and like, some Saturday morning or something.
To like pick it up and
they put it up, and then he just kind of like, pushed them off to the spot he wanted in his car, because after
so let it lay there.
Yeah, he was all into all these concretions. So
they're really amazing because they're just so perfect. They look like an everlasting gobstopper. Like you can see the layers that it took to make it, but it's so perfectly round, most of them.
Yeah, there's one on the corner of property on Calumet. I don't know if you've seen it. You're heading, it's on the, let's see, it's Olentangy. Is it Olentangy in Calumet right there?
If you go down Olentangy, you end up at Giant Eagle.
Yeah. So I think it's at Olentangy and Calumet on the corner that's like.
It's grassy, and they have a tree.
They do have a tree.
There's a berry tree, but deer, you don't see deer eating out of tree.
And they actually, I think, it started, it's either that corner or the next one north. But either way, it's like right there.
Okay.
And I think they had to put a band, like a metal band around it, because it started to like
Not surprising.
Weather and.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of neat to see on the inside.
So. Yeah, cool.
Let the earth do its thing. Hey, it's not my vacation, huh? Yeah. Let's say hi to the yogis. Good morning, yogis. Anybody watching? Hi. How are you doing? How you feeling?
Oh, pretty good. Nice to have that extra hour sleep this weekend.
You know.
It's
As much as I would
always
like
a
to.
tough transition for the dog, though.
Yeah.
They're always like, "Honey."
Yeah, they have their own little watch that I'm like,
Guys, sorry.
yeah, I don't really follow your watch anyway, buddy.
So I left the house. He's used to getting fed at 6, and it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna go hang outside for a little bit.
Doo-doo-doo.
So I didn't want her to be like, I'll be like,
I know, right?
I could give her a 15-minute reprieve, and came in at 5:30.
Yeah, you kind of gotta,
Transition.
yeah, you gotta ease that, yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Sit in your easy seat. We'll start with your rotations. All right, come back to center. Other leg in front. Let's go in the opposite direction. And come back to center. Grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones, inhale forward, exhale back. For that movement, releasing stuff in your low back perhaps, and working that movement up your spine. Hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale back. Next inhale with your chin. Exhale to the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your chest. Once more, lift. And exhale to your chest. Your chin against your chest, drop your shoulders, the back of your neck to the ceiling, and slide your chin to the left. Slide to the right, like a little windshield wiper. Slide to the left, and slide to the right. So up and over left, up and over right, up and over left, and up and over to the right. Bring your head to center. So right arm out to the right, left hand to your heart. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right and exhale left. Now inhale left, exhale right. Come back to center, slow down. A few breaths in the middle. Let's do a little bit of a punching movement. So start with your hands, think fists, your fists are up. So on your inhale, you're gonna punch with your left hand. exhale back. Inhale, punch, exhale back. Come back to center. Okay, let's do the opposite. Inhale here. Exhale, punch. Inhale back. Exhale, punch. Inhale back and exhale, punch. And back to center. Let's go off to the side. Inhale here. Exhale to your left, punching with your right. And inhale back. Inhale. And come back to center. Palms to your knees, spreading your fingers. Long deep breaths, lengthening your spine, relaxing your face. All right, now the floor. We're going to do bicycles. Okay. All right, right elbow to left knee, and the right leg straightens out. Left elbow to right knee, left leg straightens out. Put your own pace and your breath. All right, feet to the floor. Let's do that the opposite way. So for example, I was exhaling by bringing my right elbow to my left knee. Now I'm going to exhale with my left elbow to my right knee. And feet to the floor, stretch out, stretch your arms away from your feet away from your arms. Nice, bring your knees into your chest, rock and roll. And then one more, rock yourself up to standing. All right, go through classical sun, inhale, arms forward, hips forward. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back. Inhale, palms meet. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Lift your left leg and heel it up. Exhale it to the top, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, inhale to the top, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms forward, hips forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, arms and hips forward. Forward fold. Half lift. Right leg back, knee to the ground. Palms meet. Hands to the mat. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Lift your right leg. Step it forward, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward. Hands to heart center. All right, so we're going to change it up. So this is a legitimate version of the sun salutation. It's series D. So classical sun is sometimes called series Z. This is series D. So inhale, arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Sit down, rock. Come back to your feet, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward. Hands to heart center. And inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Rock. And standing. Oh, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward. Hands to heart center. Again, arms and hips forward. Forward fold. Half lift. Sit, rock. And standing, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward. Hands to heart center. This time of a twist. Arms and hips forward. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back. Knee to the ground. Left elbow to right knee. Palms meet. Step your elbows. Draw your hips towards the top of the mat. Lengthen your spine. Let the crown of your head away from your left heel. Toes are curled under. Bring your left knee off the floor. Torso becomes parallel to the floor. Lengthen. Heel presses back. Crown of the head pulls forward. Torso parallel to the floor. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Feel stability in your right foot. Your knee is over your ankle. Arms alongside your ears. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Hands to heart center. Step onto your right foot for balance in the warrior. Left leg is straight, right leg is straight. Tip to your degree. Spine is connected to your leg. Foot steps back. Hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Lift your left leg. Step it forward. Right knee down. Right elbow to left knee. Right toes are curled under, bring your right knee off the floor. Torso parallel to the floor. Relax your shoulders, arms alongside your ears, bring your shoulders over your hips. Hands to heart center, step onto your left foot. Torso and leg are connected. Thigh and toe point down towards the ground. Step your right foot back, hands to the mat, step to the top, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward, and hands. So let's move through series A, inhale, arms out and overhead. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga back. Up dog and down dog. Take 5 breaths in down dog. Left foot forward for triangle. Straighten your left leg, right heel, press it down. Use your shin. So to your feet equally. Quadriceps are engaged. Spine is lengthened. Revolve triangle, either right hand comes to the floor, left arm forward and up, or both hands to your left shin. Whatever your hamstrings are ready for. Bend your left knee, both hands to the floor, step onto your left foot, reach your right leg up. Press into the floor with your hands. Lengthen your arms, lengthen your left leg, lengthen your right leg, reach your toes to the ceiling. Step your right foot back, let's come to warrior 2, nice long step. Your knee is over your ankle. Left knee draws to the left, see that left toe, left second toe. Extended right angle, left elbow, left knee, or left hand to the floor. And back up to warrior 2. Open up. Clasp your hands behind your back, shoulder blades draw together, torso faces the front. Humble warrior, inhale with your chest. Exhale, pour down to the inside of your left knee. Lift your arms. Inhale, lift your chest, come up. Exhale, pour forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Once more, inhale, lift. And exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Release your arms. Bring your feet parallel. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, come forward and down. Hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Draw the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Grab onto your big toes. First two fingers around your hand, then lift your torso away from the floor. When you're ready, start to pull your elbows out to the side, crown of the head towards the floor. Bring yourself up, hands to your hips, all the way up. Left toes point to the top, up to the top. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. Right foot forward for triangle. Straighten your right leg, that determines where your right hand goes. Open up, nice long spine. Shoulders draw back away from your earlobes. Revolve triangle. Perhaps left hand comes down, right arm up, or both hands to your right shin. On your way, press equally into both feet. Lengthen out through your spine, up through the crown of your head. Bend your right knee, both hands to the mat, step onto your right foot, lift your left leg. Press into the floor with your hands, lengthen your arms, lengthen your right leg, lift your left toes to the ceiling. Big step back for warrior two. Knees over your ankle before you come up. Extended right angle. Right elbow to right knee or right hand to the floor. And back up to warrior two. Open up, hands behind your back, draw your shoulder blades together, face the front, inhale, lift, exhale, pour forward. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Once more, inhale, lift, and exhale. Release your hands, feet parallel. Hands to your hips. Lengthen, come forward and down. Hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Either fingertips in line with toe tips or heels of the hands in line with heels of the feet. Press into the floor. Engage Mula Bandha. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Pressing into the floor. Engaging bandhas to help pull the crown of your head towards the floor. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw yourself out and up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Shoulder blades draw together. Draw yourself forward and down. Draw your arms above you towards the floor. Relax your neck, relax the tops of your shoulders. Up halfway, arms resting on your back. Bring yourself all the way up. Right toes point to the top. Step to the top. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Forward fold. Exhale and forward fold. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Grab onto your big toes again. Pull yourself down, elbows out to the side. Reach your big toes, hands to the mat, step back into plank. Into the plank for a second. Bring your feet together at center. Heels press away. And the head pulls away from your heels. Step your right foot on top of your left. Press your heels away, pull the crown of your head away. Right foot comes back down. Left foot on top of right. Left foot down, feet hip width apart once again. And forward, lower to chaturanga. Let's hang on to this for 2 breaths. And inhale, exhale, press to up dog. Press into the floor, lengthen your chest, lengthen your neck. Come back to chaturanga. Lower all the way down to the floor. Come into seal. Hands are wider than your shoulders, fingers together pointing away. Straighten your arms. Release, come down. Bring your hands in line with your belly button. Inhale, peel up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale down. Press back, child's pose or embryo. Sit up, legs wrap around onto your back. And coming into upside down Paschimottanasana. So we're not going to do plow, we're going to do raindrop. Bring your knees into your chest, toes above you on the floor. You're resting more on your shoulder blades. Now see if you can challenge yourself to sneak your arms above you, hold on to your toes or your calves. Gives you more of a balance challenge. And bring most of your weight onto your shoulder blades. Figuring out what that means you have to do with your body, drawing your hips back and down perhaps. Opening your legs, balancing your body on your shoulder blades. Bring your arms down to your sides, palms facing down. Lower your legs. Knees into your chest, rock and roll a few times. And now move back. All right, come back onto your back, lift out straight. Bring your hands underneath your pelvis, palms down, thumbs touching, to support your low back. Lift your legs, arm down. Inhale, point and raise. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point and raise, lift your hips. Exhale, flex and lower. So instead of reaching to the floor above you, start to reach towards the ceiling above you. We'll do one more. Knees into your chest, rock and roll a few times. And rock and roll to seated or upright Paschimottanasana. Do your flex. Inhale up and exhale, come forward. Arms alongside your ears, inhale, come up. Arms down. Janu Sirsasana, right foot tucks in first. Hips and shoulders toward the top. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come forward again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms in. Switch legs. Lengthen up. Exhale, come forward again. Arms alongside your ears, inhale for that. Arms down. Let's go into a twist. Right foot to the outside of your left leg. And keep your legs straight, bend it in. Right arm up, over, around. Put your left arm up. Elbow to the outside. Forward, unwind, switch sides, left foot to the outside. Arm up, over, and around. Right arm reaches up, elbow to the outside, sit nice and tall, long breaths. Forward and unwind into an easy seated position. Thumbs up, shoulders relaxed, breath of fire. Bring your palms together overhead, breath of fire. Take a deep inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, twist your knees, fingertips and thumb tips meet. Few deep breaths here. Relax your face. Bring your breath down and into your seat. This part is touching the floor. Grounding you. Feeling your connection with the earth, with the planet, everything on it. Make your way onto your back, arms next to you. Bring your knees in and draw circles on the ceiling with your knees. Go in the opposite direction. Place your feet to the floor. Let's prepare for Shavasana. Deep inhale. Sigh. One more deep inhale. And sigh. And an effortless breath. And the weight of your body to sink and release into the floor. Allow your breath to lift your mind, to lift your consciousness. Feeling that duality of connected yet light. And stay with your breath. If the mind wanders, bring it back again and again to your breath. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers, move your toes. Reach your arms above you. Reach your feet away from you. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Lay back up to an easy seated position. In order to sow seeds, you must first clear a patch of land. Mindfulness helps to clear a space in our minds, which we can use to plant the seeds of hope and joy in. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more deep inhale. And blow it out. And a natural breath. Bring your palms together. Nice and tall. Smile into the space around you. Think a positive thought about yourself. Think a positive thought for your neighborhood. And think a positive thought for your country. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste.
Namaste.
Well, thank you, sir. Have a wonderful Monday.
Thanks. You too.
Enjoy your day. Happy Monday, Yogis at home.
Did you have that at the old studio?
No.
No, okay.
I didn't need to encourage you to be at the last studio.
Okay.